What's up, my gross Rockin guitar lessons? How you guys doing? Yeah, I'm in a different room. I get emails, a lot daily. Try to check them daily. There's only one of me saying, "Why do you like Eddie Van Halen so much?" I get them about Striper too. Let me set the record straight for me. Eddie's a jerk. He's cocky, he's arrogant. I'm not even paying attention to that, which is kind of against my nature because I look for people that seem like really good dudes. But Eddie Van Halen gets the exception in my book. When I first heard Eddie, I was 10 years old. Around there, it was the Van Halen's first album. 35 years later, Eddie Van Halen still gives me the same raise the hair on my arms, goosebumps, makes my hair stick up, see? Yeah. Oh, I got a crooked one there. Eddie he changed music. The way Hendrix affected people in the 70s. Eddie did that for me. And I don't know, man. I feel like that kid the first time I heard Eruption, So anyways, that's why I talk a lot about Eddie. Maybe you would have had to been there, but he still affects me today, 2015, the way he did back in 1980. He's brilliant, he's a genius. And I'm going to shut up now and teach you this. Okay? You want to tune? Yeah, I'm in a different room here. I have to, man, because RGL Studios is kind of going through some air conditioning issues. So I got my air on in here, though. You can bet on that. So we're going to tune flat. Tuna, half step. Okay, so when we start this, the chord outline is going to be like an E, E sus. Like here's the shape of the chord concepts. So once you get that, you can plop in the palm mutes, but I'm going to give it to you all in one piece. Subgroup it, okay? 7A, bar the 9th fret, D, G, and B with your 3rd finger. Don't let it creep up. Oh, by the way, this goes out to Nathaniel. Nathaniel, you'll know who you are. He's one of my students on Skype. So you're going to strum those 5, everything except the low E. Have that index finger muting the low E. It's a good habit. After you strum it, palm mute the A string right where it sits 2 times. Each chord is going to be followed by 2 palm mutes off the A string, almost. Okay, watch. Then we're going to drop the pinky to 10B, leave everything else down. This is our suspended chord. The next, so up to there. Then we're going to remove the pinky. No more barring with the 3rd finger. Instead, go 9D, 8G, and bar with the index to where you're covering the 7B, which you can do that from the beginning. So strum that nice sounding chord. There's that palm mute again after it. So and then do that twice. But when you bring that pinky down the 2nd time, do not palm mute after that. Just do a quick rest over the strings with this hand. Karate chop. And then transition to this chord that I said is real pretty. The major 7. Okay, so that would get you this far. Now we're going to kind of do that same concept, but a whole step flat. 5A, 7, 7, 7, D, G, and B. Strum those 5, or those 4. Palm mute again off string 5. Drop the pinky now to 8B. Palm mute the A string where it sits again, twice. So every time you do palm mute, it is 2 times. Then the cool chord, the major 7, 5, 7, 6, 5 again. And then you'll hear two guitars, or he did it on one. No, on Eddie, it was probably one. But you can hear a B string open and a low E string open. They're both diving, like. So I didn't think of that when I did the intro. That Eddie's probably doing that all on one guitar. Not, you know, Eddie made it sound like 10 guitars at once sometimes. Then start it over, but start with the open E, palm muted. So. But this time, instead of doing whammies, we're going to do a pick scrape. And what he does is like a right around a little bit, you know, fret 20-ish, and a slide back, and then a full, you know, or almost full slide down. So it's like, okay, that takes us into, which is another sweet chord. 4A, mute the low E definitely. 6D, 6G, and then open on the bottom two. Don't let these suckers creep down, that'll ruin the chord. And the beauty and the magic of what 𝐒𝐏 did for us with this song. So go down, up, down, down. Let it ring for a second, and then 5 palm mutes off the A string 4th fret. So then we're gonna go. My action's real low, so I'm having trouble on the pinches. I've got to raise it. Anyways, 4th fret barred D, G, and B. Strum those 3 strings. Go to a suspended by dropping to 5B with your middle, and then back to the bar. So it's, which those are used a lot in the 80s, right? Open A after that. Palm muted, by the way. Then back to the 4 on the D, G, and B, and do a whole step slide to 2nd fret. Quick stoppy over here. Hit it again. Stop, and then again let it ring. So we have. I gotta raise this. 5th fret low E, pinch harmonic, bend, release, whole step vibrato. That's a mouthful. That's a mouthful, man. But Eddie's doing the pinch frequency, it's a higher one. I just don't have the sustain with the action that low. Okay, then you're back to repeating that. But you don't go down, up, down, down, just go down, up, down. And then go. This is killer. Middle finger drop over to 4B, unless you want to take your index and bar it out. But keep everything else where you have it and go B, G, B, E. So, and this is all the same. And then 3 open A's after that. So we have. And then into this B chord, 2A, 4D, 4G. Or, yeah, that's right. Then, this part that's so definitive, right? And what you want to do here, Ed's mixing some, just some picked notes, chordally, with some natural harmonics. Go open E, 4B, and 4G. You can use whatever fingers you want, I suppose. I don't know why I'm using those ones. Probably because I was coming off this chord. So, E, B, G. Palm mute the G, if you want to do it like Eddie. So it's, and then do it again, no palm muting at all. So we have, oops. Then natural harmonic 5E, 4B, 5B. So we have, oops. And then natural harmonic 5E, and then 5th fret B 4 times. Da, 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 da. Next part, moving along. Open E, 2A, hit those two strings together, and then palm mute string 6, open twice. Drop that chord down to open A 2D. Quick little staccato stop here, so, and then drop down again to 2G, hit the open D with it, and palm mute the open D twice. So let's try that. That's the midpoint of this riff. Then go A, D, A. So, palm mute open E, and then bar the 5th fret, A and D, slide to 7, slide back to 5. And that's going to go 4 times. So let's try that. Jumping. When he goes into that, it's open A and D to a barred 2nd fret A and D. As that's ringing, you'll hear him lightly hit an open E 3 times. And then open E and B after that. And then go 2 barred on the D and G and B. And then 2 G, 3 B. And he's back to... Okay, that's where we're going to stop this lesson. So, really quick, let me say a few things, man. Obviously, I didn't bring the Mesa in. I'm playing through this guitar research. Wanted to see we're going to experiment, see how it sounds a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Eddie Van Halen, now you know a little bit of why he's my hero, because he is. He still makes my hair stand up 35 years later. He did something right, man. Eddie is genius. Anyways, yeah, that's it. So take these things, piece them together. If you're interested in private lessons, email me, rockinguitarlessons@hotmail.com and mike@rockinguitarlessons.com. I teach on Skype around the world, and we can get you set up on a day and time that works weekly or bi-weekly. I do half-hour and hour lessons, typically, and we want the same day, same time. So if I don't have that opening and you want to get lessons with me, I'll just put you down on a list for that next opening. The key is consistency, trying to keep that same day, same time. It's really how I have to do it, especially now. And I also offer what I call CBT and CT lessons. You've probably heard of those by now. Custom video tablature. You pick the song. They're very detailed, handwritten tabs, timestamped, subgrouped, scanned, sent to your email, and then a video that accompanies that, and I upload it to the channel. It's a paid service I offer, and then I also offer CT lessons, which is just the tabs, handwritten. I use my ear. I don't go to anyone else except the actual source, which is the band itself. Unless there's a version you like that's from someone else doing it, that's cool too. But I like to stay true to it like that. I guess that's it. I'm sure I left something out. Take your time. Van Halen, Eddie. Eddie's the man. And yeah, let me play this a little bit on the outro for you. What do you think? Okay, let's do it.